There's a buzz in the room. What do you think happened out there today? Anything good happen out there today? You all had some beer as well. Yeah. And that brings me to today's creature feature, the Greenland shark, because you're in the zone. And when people say, how was your trip? How was Greenland? How are the penguins? Because they will say that to you. I want you to set them straight that there's other creatures to focus on in this part of the world. Because in the end, by coming here, regardless of why you chose this, you are in charge as being an ambassador for this place. Because a lot of people won't get the chance to see it. And a lot of people don't know that they're growing turnips and farming sheep in the south and what this place looks like. So you have a bit of an obligation, and I want to add Greenland shark as a character in your story. And some of you might be familiar with sharks, especially from other parts of the world. Good chance they're warmer parts of the world because there aren't very many sharks that consider Arctic waters their home. And in the Pacific North, you could have a couple of different shark species up there. Some of you might be familiar with salmon sharks that can venture up that way. Maybe even you've heard in some parts of the world, you've got the porbeagle shark, which can regulate its body temperature well and adjust, so will occasionally venture into Arctic waters. But the Greenland shark, by its name, is basically the sleepy one, the slow-moving, sleepy shark with the small head, even though they're no small shark. So they're definitely one of the slowest, but that's often the game for slow-moving large creatures in the Arctic, but a very slow cruising speed of 0.3 meters per second, capable of short bursts of speed when they need it. But why would you need bursts of speed? So it lives in really deep Arctic waters. You can see the range map there where it rarely encounters people. Now, really deep, I want you to think, when we were going through Prince Christiansen and you could see the peaks high above us on either side. I want you to take the height of those peaks and then imagine that depth in the ocean and imagine that Greenland shark could be there. So very deep, sometimes resting on the continental shelf. So deep and slow and kind of crazy looking. And I personally love shark hunting, as in not literally hunting for sharks, but I want to find them in the wild. And some of you know we've been chatting a little bit about my observation contracts from aircraft. This is my head sticking out of the aircraft window here of the Twin Otter, flying around the Arctic, typically counting whales or observing bears, other things that we could find along the way. But my absolute score one season was sighting Greenland shark in the shallows off of Baffin Island. Now, recognizing that